MSC plans to reflag some of its container ships to India. Here's the story from the Maritime Executive that was published on the 21st of October 2025. A report coming from the Indian media says that MSC Mediterranean Shipping Company is close to making a decision to reflag a few vessels under the Indian flag. The move would be in part to address pending changes in India's shipping regulations and would provide the company with a potential competitive advantage in the growing market. India has declared its intent to expand its national shipping capabilities and reduce its dependence on foreign flag carriers. The government outlined its ambitious plan to build its shipbuilding industry into a world-class operation and is also moving to support the development of domestic carriers. The report said that the discussions have been ongoing with MSC and that a decision could be made as early as next week. India has been reaching out to major shipping companies to develop opportunities for its shipping industry and its shipbuilders. There has been discussions with MSC as well as CMA GCM and Maersk about ship construction and repairs in India. CMA GCM was the first of the major carriers to move forward starting earlier this year. It reflagged its vessel CMA GCM Victoria 2592 TEU to India in April and began recruiting Indian seafarers to meet the country's staffing requirements. The company said that it would reflag 3 additional container ships to the Indian registry and reports that a 4th will be reflagged this month. The company also highlighted that it has recruited 1,000 Indian seafarers and plans to hire an additional 500 in 2026. The French carrier reported last week that it also signed a letter of intent to build 6 container ships in India. The 1,700 TEU vessels will be LNG dual fuel and fly the Indian flag. Both companies are reportedly taking these steps to align with India's maritime development strategy. Currently, India has just 3 container ships owned by the state-run company Shipping Corporation of India, although newspapers reported the company is pursuing the acquisition of 2 second-hand vessels. The newspapers reported that the government has instructed the Shipping Corporation and the Container Corporation to develop a national Indian container carrier to further reduce the dependence on foreign flag carriers. India also created a regulation that stopped the flagging of vessels that are more than 20 years old. It was designed to support new shipbuilding and reduce some of the decrepit ships on the registry. The foreign carriers would gain an additional 5 to 10 years of life extension of the vessels granted under the regulation. I assume this is just business strategy on MSC's part, but India is even changing the rules so that older vessels can now be on the registry. Before, a maximum age of 20 years was what was allowed on India's registry, but now that's changing. There's just a small thought in the back of my head that India is becoming another flag of convenience. Hopefully that's not the case. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.